Yep.
What's going on, man?
What up, brother?
That's a different background.
Yeah. Yeah. Lady
Looks like you're in a cottage.
Yeah, nah. It's my other bedroom. Other one is yeah.
How have you been, man?
Good. Getting ready, trying to get NoHo ready. So
you're busy, right?
Yeah. Extremely busy. So
yeah, man. Listen, I know what that's like. I gotta make my way out there when this place opens up.
Yeah, that's the hope. Next few days to have an opening date.
Nice.
So, yeah,
that'd be cool.
Yeah, a few things we got to finish up, and then yeah, we will announce the date. Could be sooner rather than later.
Man, I can't wait, man. You gotta let me know when that date's announced, man, so I can head out there. Cause
yeah, I mean, for everybody watching, we'll definitely post it. So I'll post it. NoHo will post it. Yeah.
You're wearing one of the pink bottoms I picked up. One of the NFL pink bottoms I picked up. Right?
Yeah, this is the only one I actually got.
Yeah. Well, I had to get my Patriots, so. Yeah,
well, I know I tried to do a giant one, but football's always tough, and I already have the original Raider one.
Yeah. I
will never, do a Redskins hat or Washington football team or whatever they want to call themselves now. Never that. Never.
Well, who did the yellow Redskins one then? That wasn't you. That was John.
No, it was me. I did it.
That's a fantastic hat.
Yeah, I mean, people like it. There's one team in all sports I won't do. Like, people don't know.
Cowboys.
Yeah, I would never do a Cowboys hat.
Yeah, which will do Red Sox, which I'm happy about.
I mean, I'm not a Yankee fan, so like.
No, you're a Pirates fan.
Yeah. So the team I hate the most is the Cubs, but people seem to like the Cubs hats that I do.
Well, I just got done, so I'm uploading a video to YouTube where Leon and I just went through the icy greens, right? And
yep.
I believe the 1990 All-Star Game patch changed the trajectory of Cubs fashion caps.
Yeah, I mean the Wrigley one is good. I mean that one is good too. That's probably their best patch, the 1990 All-Star.
Dude, when that patch dropped on the All-Star Game, not the alternate UV, I think it was a green UV on that one.
Mm-hmm.
That one is when people started going nuts for that patch.
Yeah. Was that the first one, or was it just a retro? I don't remember.
No, that one from that. Like, you guys did a bunch of All-Star Game hats in gray and greens.
Yeah, I don't.
When that patch released,
okay. Yeah,
that's when people went crazy for Cubs hats again.
Yeah, I don't really remember. It's too many hats, to be honest.
Well, I remember, so I'll remember for you.
Yeah, but yeah, now I know John's got crazy and has used it a bunch too.
No, dude, it's crazy, man, and I truly believe if you go back, that's what resurged. That was the resurgence in Cubs hats. But listen, let me say this, man. The reason why I want to get you on was to I want to shine a light. I know you get a lot of credit out there, and you get a lot of folks kind of singing your praises. But I want to make sure that we get that. We've got an award show coming up on Views from the Vault, but I want to make sure that everyone knows that my game changer of the year is you. And I think. Listen, man, I think, there's people copying and all that kind of stuff. I get it. But I also know that the resurgence around alternate UVs and fashion caps and all that stuff, man, what you've done is you've changed the landscape. And I really want to thank you for that, Justin, because I think what could have been a very boring year, I think you helped make an outstanding year, especially from a cap perspective.
Yeah.
So, I'd love to. Yeah, no, I appreciate it, man. You gave me something to do all year, so I think this was a tough year for everybody, but I think when you think about it, caps became an escape.
Yeah,
it really did. And I'm sure it became an escape for you too. It gave you something to kind of dive into. And
I had gone on, I think, one live ever before March. Maybe I think one live ever. I never wanted to do it. And then crazily, you guys started Views from the Vault, and then Ben just happened to be bored at home and went on Instagram, and I kind of was like, yo, let me jump on, and yeah, and they kind of spawned from there.
Yeah, but you know what else, man? I think in general though, like it was a catalyst for other things too. Like anything that can create community, and I see all the kids in NoHo kind of getting around it. Dude, it's just like really like created like this sense of unity and a different sort of feel and vibe, you know, man. It's like people getting together around something like hats, like even views from the vault, right? Like that was only because I'm naturally introverted when I'm not doing this or at work. Like I
Yeah.
have to be somebody else at work, I have to be somebody else, and I have to be more extroverted in this. But this allowed me to come out of my shell a little bit and do things that I never thought I would do.
Oh, same with me. I never wanted to speak on anything ever, and now I do enough, I guess, lives, or I've done a few podcasts or interviews,
Yeah.
whatever, and now it's like, all right, I just got to do it now.
Yeah, all of your insecurities go out the door, right? Because I used to hate being videotaped.
Yeah, I mean, I've done it so much now. Like even like I seen there's like there's a meme of me in one of the.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah,
in one of the
it's
fitted
kind of
groups.
funny to me though.
No, I used to. Maybe I don't know if I cared about it, but I used to be like, oh, I look like shit, and that, and nah, I just whatever. It doesn't matter.
Dude, it makes you know what? You start to realize, man, we're all human beings. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, no, that's a good meme though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
someone's asking what the YouTube channel name is. Is it Views from the Vault, guys? You know, but listen, you know, Justin, I'd love to hear more about like what's coming up for you guys. Like, you know, you've done some. Well, let me go back a little bit, right? So,
well, also
I remember
before we get started, the thanks has got to go to John for just letting me actually do something.
Yeah, that's where I was going.
Yeah.
So I remember our first conversation, right? And I'm not going to get into every detail of our first conversation, but I was waiting in the line at NoHo for. It wasn't even a pink bottom; it was a red bottom Red Sox hat.
What was it, the 04 one? Or
Yeah,
07?
with the red bottom.
Yep. Okay.
But the navy with the red bottom.
Yep.
So I'm like, all right, man, I gotta go out there, and I already had pink bottoms at the time, though. Remember, because I had Richard Gennick sending me pink bottoms, right? And listen, dude, once that first conversation we had was a memorable one for me. I still remember it because we were talking a little bit about how you kind of overcame, you know, what like people just didn't want to embrace this for what it was.
Yeah.
And I think people were skeptical, like putting a pink undervisor on a hat and that sort of thing. People were skeptical. And you and I were talking about it. And what I loved most about our conversation was how persistent you were and passionate you were, and you were going to make it happen somehow. And we all need someone to help us, right? And that guy for you was John, right?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I mean, the only article of clothing I really care about is a fitted.
Yeah.
And probably my sweatshirts, but that's like.
Well, and of late your hockey jerseys.
Yes, but those I don't wear every day. But I do.
Well, you're wearing a nice hockey jersey the other day on that podcast you were on.
Yes, yeah, that Boston College one. Yeah, they probably have the nicest college hockey jerseys, especially that one.
They do.
Yeah, I actually have a hockey jersey on the way. I bought the Wild Wing jersey.
Yeah.
Except it's been into, I think, 12 states so far since the second.
Yeah.
Still in Ohio. So,
dude, everything's fucked up with shipping right now.
Yeah. Even your package, I have to ship out. I'm going to ship it out tomorrow. Louis sent it to me. Who knows? It only has to go 2 states, and it might not even.
You know, I ordered something from Queens, and it's taken 6 days.
Yeah.
And Queens, I could drive there in 30 minutes.
Yeah. It doesn't make it.
So Justin, you had that kind of like that little catalyst, and you had a partner in that, right? So John has been working with you for a while, and he believed, and he like let it rip, right? And I remember when I first started posting them on Facebook, right? I'm in this group, you know the group, the FHS group, right?
Yep.
Fitted Hat Society. And I posted it. I was getting made fun of, dude. They were like pink is for panties. They're like, you know, they're calling me all kinds of names and stuff, busting my chops about a pink bottom. And listen, after a while, you couldn't deny the power of it. Because I know folks are saying in there pink needs to be given a rest. That's your opinion. I think pink is going to be a staple for a long time. It may not be this world is on fire type thing, but pink isn't that different from gray.
No, well, that was one of the reasons why we went with the subtle pink to begin with. because from afar it looked like a gray.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a whole backstory to it, but I mean, really, it started with Preem, and you know, a lot of people know it, but with him wanting to do something for his mom for breast cancer, but then originally he didn't want his business out there, so then we just said it matched the jersey that I had, which it does. I have I have a couple pink jerseys, and yeah, and then you know when we first got it in, I knew it was going to be a hit immediately. I went right to the right across the street, took a picture of it, and I was like, this is going to be a hit.
Yeah.
I already knew it because from afar, it really looks gray. And then I remember it was, I don't know, it had to be March of last year or no, May of last year, end of May. And yeah, I remember walking to the train station and I had, my hat tilted up a little bit and someone just gave like a double take, like, gray. And yeah.
I'm so sick of hearing people saying undervisors don't matter. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's so, unless you're 4'1", an undervisor, like you and I are both over 6 feet. So like, you got an undervisor, man, people are going to see it. And if you curve your brim at all, people are going to see it.
Yeah. And people don't think like I only make pink bottoms. Like,
no, man. And that's what I want to get into next.
Yeah. Like, I mean,
so
I just like fitted. So I'm going to do whatever I want. So if like there's a specific hat that I wanted in a pink bottom, I'm going to order it in a pink bottom.
Yeah.
But also, like, I know some people say that, pink needs a rest or it's too much now. I mean, that's not a fault of mine. Like, everybody copied me. Like, that's like, I remember when people were telling me, like, hey, you should stop doing pink bottoms. You do. But why don't you tell these other shops to do something else?
You know what, though, Justin? I think what's cool is, like, you can like, sit back, right, and watch. And, like, for you, it's got to feel good to see like mainstream now, even though like I get it, man. You can't keep something small forever if it's something that's going to be like a hit, right? So I see people in the comments, and I you know how closely I watch the hat world, right?
Mm-hmm.
These things are all over the goddamn place now. You got Champ Sports doing it. You've got Eblin's, which is a little clothing store out in Connecticut, doing it. You've got all these places doing this now, right? But it's got to feel great to know that started with you and the folks that were around you.
Yes. Well, even if you watch the first interview I ever did with you guys, the plan was to eventually get it as an on-field. So the only way for that to eventually happen is for it to pick up everywhere, right?
Yeah.
So like the wish. I mean, I think I said it like in 20 years. I hope it's a mainstay. It's like grays, greens, and pinks. And literally, I hope they somehow wear it on Mother's Day and 2022 or 2021, like just for one game
at some point. The game of baseball, right, Justin? I think it's going to happen because the game of baseball, I understand it's performance versus fashion, right?
Yes,
but at some point, like, baseball needs to stop being so antiquated, because I believe every player would be like, fuck it, let's do pink.
I mean, they do pink bats. Like,
I know but it's
pink bats. There's no way that what I'm saying, like. So what, did they like can't use pine tar on that on the bat anymore?
I don't know, man. Just let it rip, man. Let the players have some fun and like be fat. That would be the ultimate ode and nod to like what you guys have done. So
yeah, I mean that'd be dope if they actually did it.
Yeah, I think back to I remember when Richard Getting first sent me the photos of the hat because he had like Davey's job back then, so he was kind of handling my account and other people like me, and he was like. He showed me the pictures. I said, Justin, I swear to you. I said, no. I said, no, keep them. And he's like, you need to get some of these. And I'm like, I don't want them.
Well, people remember the first, I mean, 35, all of them were on field. They were just, retro colors, all on field colors.
Yeah.
That was the plan. And then, kind of exploded after that. So we,
because I think the first ones I got were like the Twins.
The first one was a Yankee 96, Yankee
I didn't
99, Diamondbacks 01, LA 88, White Sox 05. I think those were the first ones.
Yeah. I don't think those were the ones that were offered to me. I think it was after that.
Yeah, well, that was before lineups. That was May, June of 2019.
Got it. Okay.
I think I met you in like November.
Yeah, when I realized this stuff was like crazy is when the red velvets hit.
Yes. Well, those were
because
originally the Valentine's Day collection, which I
right, but like you saw it in like these regular colors, and then the red velvets. I was like, holy shit! Like the sky's the limit with these now.
yeah. No, those were yeah, that was a packet, that I had thought of, and then and back then I didn't even, do mock-ups or anything. It was just me on the phone with John for 3 hours every 2 weeks or so, and
Yeah,
I would literally he'd be like, "Hey, go on Google and what do you want to do? What's this, for?" Because back then it was in groups of four,
yep,
so it would be, what four hats, and I'd be like I remember, like, all right, the forest green that you use for those, those Yankee. I think we had like a 2000 one at the time. Those Yankee 2000 with the gold. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna change the patch to 99. I'm gonna use that same one, but let's put the pink bottom on there. And then at that point, I didn't come up with like green eggs and ham or anything. So it was kind of like, all right, I'll do one green, and then I'll do one of them in black, or one of them, and that's how it was. And then John had to put me in check to do the Angels red one, because I hate the contrast between the
I'm
red
with.
and the
Listen,
pink.
man, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
It's my least favorite color with the pink.
Yes, which is why I don't like the two-tone Braves with it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
you
mind
know.
the crown being red, but when the top of the brim is pink or red,
Yeah,
the
you're right.
contrast doesn't.
If it doesn't feel right,
Nope.
that's my opinion. I'm with you, man. So what's your, Justin? What's your least favorite collection that you put together? I'll tell you what my least favorite collection is. The colorway. My least favorite is cotton candy.
My least favorite collection. I don't know.
No, mine's cotton candy, because I
It
think
might be.
the only problem.
Yeah, I gotta think of it. I gotta think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's almost like picking amongst your children.
Maybe the pink lemonades.
Ooh,
I like the original ones better, but I like the original ones that I did for
yeah,
No
yeah.
more, because the taxis are good too.
Dude, the taxis were sleepers to me, man. My two sleeper collections are the taxis and the Merlots.
The Merlot is a lot to do with John, though. That one is a lot of John in that one. I mean,
Dude, whatever,
most
whoever
of
it
the
was.
collections are both of us, but John's been
Yeah.
doing that colorway for years. That's not like a new one.
Oh no, I know. Like when people saw it, I already had I
Yeah,
had San Francisco and the Oakland
yeah.
Athletics in that
He's been
colorway.
doing that San Francisco Merlot one for I don't know how many years now.
Well, that makes sense because it's wine country.
But yeah, I mean, I've been with Hat Club for I'm going on 8 years. It'll be 8 years in a few months or whatever it is. Yeah, John was already the assistant buyer when I started.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Way longer than me.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, so I don't know, man. I think
it's hard to tell though, man. Yeah, maybe it would be the cotton candies, because I actually don't own one of them.
the only thing about the cotton candies, Justin, I didn't like as much was there was a lack of like pop with the side patches.
Okay,
That's the only thing.
yeah. So my thing too is when I do a logo, it's my preference, and I'm always gonna make basically like I make hats the way that I like them. Like even maybe I have to get out of that a little bit, but like especially with like if the logo is if the logo is pink, the undervisor is pink, and the patch is pink or icy blue, whatever, that's too much of pink for me. So I
Yeah.
like to leave the logos a different color unless
Yeah.
there's an outline. Like
Yeah.
with the Red Sox, I don't mind because there's an outline, right? So like, but
Mm-hmm.
with a Yankee hat, I don't like a pink logo, pink undervisor, and pink patch.
Yeah.
But I don't, like Twins, San Diego. If there's another color in the logo, I don't mind. But when I do like a Yankee logo, or the New York Giants logo or something like that, or the LA, I really don't want to put that pink as well.
Yeah. So
It's just a preference of mine.
I got a request. So a request, but also like a what the fuck? Where the fuck is my Red Sox logo timeline? And where is the Red Sox ugly ass mascot when am I going to see some of these?
So the timelines are John. John is the timeline.
Well, ask John for me. Say, John, we need a Red Sox timeline to balance out all the Yankee shit.
I mean, the Yankees and LA are the two best-selling teams.
No kidding. I already know that, man. I'm not stupid. I know that.
Boston's at the bottom, actually, believe it or not. Especially the B logo. Yeah, it's not. But
you keep saying that. You keep saying that. I get all that. But the hanging socks seem to be doing pretty well for you right now. So
yes. Oh, especially that frozen tundra one. That one was John switched it up and killed it with that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That side patch is one of the best.
Dude, I've been saying that. Come on, man. I've been saying that. I've been saying that for a long time. That 1961 side patch is like the most underrated side patch there is.
Yeah, but I like the hanging socks logo. That's why I do it. I like it too. I think I've worn out my welcome with the 100-year Fenway patch. That's one of my favorite patches. But I've used it so much, I think I'm using it for one more collection right now.
Well, use more of the 1961.
Yeah.
You can use it with the era-specific B. That era-specific B isn't the one that you think the Red Sox stole from Brooklyn.
I mean, they did steal the B from Brooklyn.
No, but that B that you're going to – the era-specific one from that time doesn't look like that.
Yes, but I personally like the Sox logo, so I'll go with Sox. But I do have to do the old school sock with swinging the bat.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, man. Where the hell is that?
Yeah, that I have to do.
Come on, man. Let's do that. Okay. But all right, so we talked a little bit about that. So tell me about, like, you know, I've seen a shift a little bit. So now, you know, you've had, you know, the pinks, the icy blues. You've got now I'm starting to see a lot more of the recently, like, connecting to the team colors. So, for example, you did that Texas Rangers 95 All-Star game, and you did the red underbrim that kind of matches the team color, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So is that something that's like a newer kind of initiative, or is that something you think is going to last, or what are you thinking there? Is that just trying to switch it up a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, me and John just have different thoughts, and when we, you know, usually when it comes down to deadline time, like I know we have a deadline coming up next weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like when deadline, and it's funny because like sometimes like we won't speak about what we're, you know, what I'm going to submit, because the way it works pretty much, I just submit it to John and John sets it up, and but yeah, like I remember for the stuff we just did for March, I won't say what it is, but I was mocking it up and I sent it to him and he's like, oh, I actually just submitted like stuff that was very similar. It was the exact same concept, just, you know, so I think he might have scrapped some of his and implemented mine or added mine if it wasn't there. I mean, that's usually what happens, to be honest. Like, we'll do some flips and then he'll be like, oh, I recently just have, you know, just submitted that, you know, to see if we can get approved and stuff like that. Which is kind of funny. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're going to try. I'm going to, you know, try everything. I just really wish I could do NHL logos.
I know, man. I know. But let me go ahead, Justin. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying that that's my second favorite sport.
I know, man. It's interesting. I wonder if New Era will ever get that contract back.
I mean, if you're going to do it for the team stores, let everybody carry it. Like, But yeah,
no, I agree.
Yeah, but you know, maybe I've been trying to get John to do let me do more minor league hockey stuff like he did in the past. So get some of those Seattle Thunderbirds.
I like some of those old AHL stuff. That old AHL stuff.
Yeah,
too.
No, they have. There's a ton of great logos,
dude. Like the Lowell, what is it, the Lowell Devils?
Yep, those are good.
The Crush,
even the Binghamton one, yeah, Syracuse Crush. My favorite is the Seattle Thunderbirds, but the Spokane Chiefs is good.
Oh yeah,
the Hershey Bears.
The Hershey Bears one that you guys released was really freaking cool.
Yep, like that's, you know, that's like John right there, just being like, oh yeah, by the way, like yeah, I have one coming out like next week or something like that. When it happened, there's a good the Polar Bears. They used to have one, or the Solar Bears, what they were called, I think, right?
I don't remember.
Yeah, the Orlando Solar Bears, I think they might be.
Oh my God, that must be a cool logo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the San Diego Gulls that John's been doing for years. That's a good one. Yeah. So listen, Justin, when you get into these like creating modes, right, where you're gonna sort of sit down and start creating, what goes into that, man? Like, because you know, a lot of this, like, it may seem effortless, like, to you at this point, but I think to some of us, we'd like to know, like, how do you get into that creating mode? Like, you know, some of this stuff is
is pretty crazy. Like even when you think about like these green ices, like that colorway, man, it's like it's just not normal.
Yeah, I mean, I like the name Frozen Tundra. So myself, I call it the Frozen Tundra just because I wanted to use Tundra in something.
I like that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a big football fan.
So
So
Leon's in the live right now listening, right? So Leon, can you make sure you change our YouTube video to the green tundra?
the Frozen Tundra.
Frozen tundra.
Frozen Tundra.
Frozen
Yeah.
tundra. So we'll do that because we got a video that we just filmed that we're gonna put up on YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny. Leon is there for a few of them.
Mm-hmm.
Of the creative things I've
Leon
done.
doesn't sleep, man. That guy
No,
doesn't sleep.
Especially during quarantine, we were on the same type of time.
No, you guys, I couldn't keep up. Remember, there was one night I tried to stay up with you. I'm like, fuck this, I'm going to bed.
Yeah. I mean, that's just the way I work better.
Yeah, but now you're gonna have that regular 9 to 5 again.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna have to do it during the day, which is gonna be different.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, when I do it, I kind of just have an idea that I want to do. Sometimes it either got left off of the stuff before.
Yeah.
Or just got pushed back, like anything with the collabs or stuff like that I'm doing, or you know.
Well, let's talk about a collab. Can I ask you about a collab real quick? So,
yeah.
I felt like Manolo's paint the city was incredible. I think that hat was fucking crazy.
So with him, he kind of knew the colors he wanted to use already.
Yeah.
And when you work with him, he's really hyped about it. So
he's the dude's got a lot of energy.
Yeah, so it lets you, you know, it gets you more hyped to do it. Like, I'm not saying anybody else I haven't worked with has been hyped, but the other stuff.
He's got a different kind of energy, man.
Yeah, the other stuff I've done for people is kind of like, all right, you know, this is what I've done, this is what works, so it doesn't work. And then sometimes like people just give me an idea, and I'm just like, no, like we're gonna go with this instead.
Yeah.
But with Manolo, yeah, like I mean, like for example, I mean, I'll just because they were both so successful to me. I mean, all of them have been successful, but you know, my two favorites are probably Manolo and J Tips.
Yeah.
The J Tips one, when I met him in store, Wiz, you know, who shoots for us, who works in my store, knows him from uptown, and brought him in February. And the ices hadn't even dropped yet. They were like a couple weeks out. And he came, and he was like right after Kobe died, so you know he was big into like purple, yellow.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, we're not going to do that. But you have a sneaker that you made. I'm going to take, you know, stuff, you know, from the sneaker. And I was like, purple will definitely be one, but let's throw, you know, the pink bottom that I'm known for on the purple. And let's do this infrared icy. I have ices coming out next month. And you know, you have infrared in your sneaker. And John had made a infrared Volt hat 7 years ago, like right when I first started for Hat Club, 6-7 years ago.
Yeah,
it was. And I was like, this infrared would look amazing with the icy. Let me know what patch you want to use. And you know, he went with Subway Series. I was like, you want me to change anything? He was like, nope. Let's just do the original. And the first run was just for friends and family, which wound up appearing online. People went crazy for it.
Oh my god, yeah.
Nuts. And that's what's crazy is, and I told him, I was like, you are going to be known. Like when he actually mocked them up, he was so excited he mocked them up, and he hit me like the next day or 2 days later, and I was like, you're going to be known for these colors forever. Like this is your staple colors, and yeah, I mean it worked out. And then seeing that collab on StockX was kind of crazy. That's probably the craziest thing I've seen.
Yeah, I mean, what was the price? Like $300 something?
Something like that. Like it had
insane.
And then with Manolo, Manolo had just did a custom Deion Sanders jersey for me. So I was like, yeah, I mean, I could easily, let's make this happen. And then he was like, I had to convince him to order more hats. And I was like, that is not, I won't tell you the number. I was like, that is not enough. I was like, we're going to have to.
I bought a second set from him directly.
Yeah. And then I have, for anyone who doesn't know, I have a few at the NoHo opening.
Oh, boy.
Anyone that missed out. Yeah, John sneakily ordered, a full-size run each of them for me. But yeah, no, it's, he like kind of knew what he wanted to do. he didn't really know what patches, and I was like, just let me do the patches. So because his first was the first three, he did the the tonal, the mud bottom, and the clay bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, my man, like like your name is with an M, right? You like
Yeah.
have to do a Milwaukee Braves hat.
That's how the Milwaukee got involved, right?
And then I was like, I'll do the 2 Milwaukees. Let me do the 2 Milwaukees. And then you can you'll do the colors for the 3 Atlantas, and then he was like, just you do the patches. And I knew he was kind of worried, and I was like, I got you. Like, don't worry. Like, the patches are gonna look great. Like, don't worry. And yeah, 3 months later they came in. He was like, yeah, you were right. And I was like, I told you.
So would you take Bravehawks or Manolo on Peachtree? Which of those two? Which of the Milwaukees are you going with?
I'd probably take Peachtree.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I'd wear it more. I also like the patch. I did a little more on it. The other one is just strictly like because I like the Dikembe Mutombo Steve Smith throwback.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why I did that one. And the new alternate, or I guess last year's alternate Atlanta jersey was dope. So that's where the colors for that one came.
Wow. Listen, for those that don't know, some people don't even know Manolo, man. Do you know like he dressed genuine?
Yeah, I know he's the reason why Dickies jerseys were popular when I was in high school.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like people don't even realize like the power this guy has. He's like this guy, and his energy. He's such a good dude too, man. If you reach out to him, he answers.
Yeah, and he's very good at what he does. He's very good.
Yeah. Dude, he made that Red Sox jersey for me. That's got all the retired.
Yeah, I was always looking for a Deion Sanders '92 World Series Braves jersey because he was the best player. Even though I hate the Cowboys, you got to respect Deion. I think he's the best two-way athlete ever.
Yeah, and Deion played that position where no statistic could really evaluate you properly. Because they just want to throw. They just want to throw to your side.
My thing is, imagine playing a full game of football and then flying out and playing in a World Series game and being the best player on the field.
Yeah, no, dude, I'm with you, man. Deion was at another level, but he also was arrogant as fuck.
Yes, but I mean, he was arrogant to the point with like, well, he backed it up. So could you really hate him for it?
Like, listen, it wasn't the kind of arrogance that would piss me off. It was just part of him. But I do think, listen, I know you're gonna disagree with me, but I think Bo Jackson was the better two-sport athlete.
I mean, everybody always says that, but look how long Deion did it for.
Yeah, well, but
Bo had 3 years.
Well, but Bo Jackson was a far superior baseball player.
He was, but again, he only had 3 years.
If that hip injury didn't happen, I think Bo Jackson legitimately would be a Hall of Famer in both sports.
Yeah, I mean, if Will Chamberlain was born, in 2000, he wouldn't even be anything. So you could say what if for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
He'd be a regular center.
You and I do this every time we go live. We've gone live multiple times, right? And every time it turns into a sports debate.
That's usually what it is.
Yeah, we should probably shift gears then.
Yeah, I know. Sports is what.
No, you and I love talking sports with you, man. I love talking sports with you. But so what's next, Justin? And then we got some questions in there. And if you guys have any other questions, you guys can throw them in there because I can pop some of those up there for us.
Yeah.
But what's next for you, man? I know the retail environment's going to be reopened soon, and that's going to change things a bit. But what's next?
I mean, I got some more stuff on the way. Some more 6 to 8 month program stuff, which I can't really talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, more collabs, more stuff in NoHo. The hope is for the world to go back to normal, so I can kind of, I can kind of get a wrap around what the new NoHo is going to look like with all the hype now.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It's going to be different. So let me ask you a question. Are Pink Bombs going to take a little bit of a backseat or no?
I mean, I'm still going to throw some out there, but there's a lot of other stuff. I mean, it's just, people have seen it a lot. I mean, I do greens and grays. It's not like I don't do greens and grays.
Oh, no, I know.
There'll be another couple colors. I know, like, especially, like, Sean Stay Fitted wants red bottoms to come back. So I'll do a couple more reds. It wasn't like I only, like, for people who weren't shopping at the NoHo, store when pinks were first a thing. It wasn't like it'd be like out of 4 drops or 3 drops a week, sometimes 4. Like one of them would be a pink bottom. Like no one remembers when I was dropping like those the blueberries that they're called now. But I did my first Royal Blue Bottom in 2014.
Yeah.
When they let me do it. But yeah, even like the black and gold collection that I did with the grays and greens, or the all black on black, angels with the red bottom and stuff like that, and the blue bottoms, the royal blue bottoms, and yeah, and then just some normal grays, or some Colt 45 stuff and stuff like that. Like yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just dope that people are into fitteds like that. Like I've only always worn a fitted, but for years. For years it was snapbacks, and then it was 5 panels, and then it was the Don C strapback, stuff like that, and then it was dad hats, and finally it's back to fitteds.
Yeah, it all comes back full circle, right?
Yep.
So, Justin, before I start popping some questions up there, what's the hat vendor out there that you respect the most besides Hat Club? I mean, if there's one out there in the landscape, you're like, all right, I appreciate what they're doing.
I mean, I've always liked what Brian's done at Hat Heaven.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And he stuck to he really did stick to his roots, right?
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't like he just does what people ask him to do, and like he's not like he doesn't like try to like antagonize or stir up any dumb shit. Like it's smart if you had 500 people come into your store and ask for something. Like it just makes sense. It'd be stupid not to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then, like, I mean, it's not really the stores. It's more of the customers, like, putting the stores against each other.
Yeah.
Like, I like that MyFit tries to do their own thing. I might not like a good majority of it, but, like, I like that they do their own thing. Like, I know they've never looked at my page and gone, we have to do that. That thought has never crossed.
No, they stand alone, They stand alone.
They totally do their own thing. Like, they have my favorite hat of the year, not Hat Club, which is that neon White Sox Realtree hat.
Oh yeah,
that's got to be that's probably top 5 of the year.
Yep.
That one, the new Arizona iced tea one they did.
Yeah, he does some crazy shit, man.
Yeah.
What I thought was the best from them though was actually the purple Kush Yankees hat.
I actually hate that hat.
Oh man, I don't know, man.
But again, it's the purple emblem with the purple bottom. I don't like the contrast.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I like that hat. Impression. I do like that hat. There was something different about the colorway that was crazy to me.
Yes, no, the color I just don't like, which is why a lot of people say on my stuff like, like I use too many white emblems. That's just the way I like my hats.
Yeah.
You don't have to like it. Like everyone's entitled to their opinion. But that hat I don't like. But I like the Arizona one they just did is dope. I know Quan said the upper deck hat I didn't like on your show last week. It's not necessarily true. I just don't really like two-tone hats.
Yeah, what I like about it though is thematically, it was cool. A cool concept, dude. Like if you're looking for something nostalgic,
yes, it's dope. I would have did it. Me being me, I would just done it in the green. It's not a bad hat though. He made it seem like, oh, I fucking hate the hat. I'm never gonna.
Nah, I know.
Yeah, I just think their Realtree camo is one of the best hats I've ever seen.
So why'd you relent and start using white sweatbands?
Well, we've always kind of done them for NoHo.
No, but you didn't really like white sweatbands, though, right?
No, majority. I mean, I have both, but I like black because I sweat because I'm fat and sweat when I do anything.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
But it's like I do it when I do everything. I sweat. So if I'm at work, like I'll get a brand new hat. I wear it at work, which is I work all the time. Like that's just I mean that's just but eventually people ask for them, and then when people ask for them, I do them, and now people don't like that I do them. Some
I like them. I like them, but I'm not like a normal guy, man. I barely wear my hats twice, so.
Yeah, no, I mean I wear either. The color of the sweatband is not going to stop me from getting a hat.
Yeah.
Like you're not going to see it anyway if it's dirty to begin with.
Yeah.
But I bought a couple hats. Yeah, I mean, I know when For You Caps that I'm a Gator fan. I bought the Florida Gator emblem hat because I can't
Yeah.
find it anywhere. It's always that
I
stupid
know.
F.
I know. They
I
dropped
bought
a whole bunch of
I
college
bought
hats
that
at
one
the
from
same
them.
time, right?
Yep, right when pandemic first started, I got from I think it was My Fitteds. They did the two-tone Islanders in the old fisherman colors. Bought that because they had a 7 1/4 sitting around. Who else did a really nice one recently that I saw? I mean, I bought a few clink room hats that I'm waiting for.
Oh yeah, what'd you get?
My favorite is the
the goalie one, right?
the Felix the Cat goalie. That
Yeah,
one's
yeah, yeah. I know
good.
what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my. I mean, it's sports related, so that's my favorite one of
I
the
know.
year. And it's hockey. My favorite hats of the year though were Team Collective.
Yeah, I know what
The
you're talking
Mighty
about.
Ducks one.
Yeah.
Those are the best hats of the year. That's better than anything I've ever done.
No, man, it's not better
Yeah.
than what you've done.
No,
So
those
listen,
hats are phenomenal.
before I'm gonna pull up the questions next, right? What's the hat you're most proud of that you created this past year?
The Green Eggs and Ham Pirates.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Good way to end our interview portion, right, Justin?
Yeah.
But Justin, before I go into the question, man, I just want to say thank you so much for coming on too.
Yeah, no problem. Also the hat on your head.
So this one, so funny thing, all right. So don't this I didn't. This is a controversial
I know
hat. So
it's not from. It's
no,
it's
but
not a hat.
hold on. So this one is the wool one from Locker Room of Downey, which I had no idea you mocked up. Okay, so you and John mocked this up. So don't get all pissed off at me. But what I did do was when you guys released it, I got it. Okay. So
I mean, you're allowed to spend your money wherever you want.
no, I am,
It's your
but I also have a conscience. So when I purchased it from the Locker Room of Downey, I had no fucking idea.
Well, yes. Well, it was actually part of a bigger collection. And the other
With a
six,
bunch of All-Star game flips,
and
right?
the
I would
other
imagine.
six, yes, the other six hats got dubbed. So we were trying to get them approved again, and while we were trying to get other ones approved, they saw the one that we mocked up for that one, which is why if people saw the pirate sombrero, that was one of the switches. It was
yeah.
Are
Are you talking about this?
It
Are
was
you
a
talking about this one
mock-up.
right now?
Yeah. So it was just stuff that I did that I just, it was like the crossover ones.
Yeah.
And that's the only All-Star one that had, two of them.
Yeah, they're great hats. But all right, so let's do this. Let me pull up some questions here. See what we got. All right, someone's saying they love our accents. They think we're from Russia.
Yeah, not even close.
So Deshaun wants to have that job as the NoHo sign spinner. Is that okay with you?
You have to come up with the sign yourself. A sign will not be provided. That's what you got.
Okay, let's see. I'm not gonna put up any. I'm not gonna put up any questions that are related to like things that. I like this question.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I do Boston Red Sox hats.
Yeah, I do Red Sox almost every collection.
Yeah,
and
the Sox logo is one of my favorite logos.
And if the hanging socks don't make the cut for you guys because of a timing perspective, I just get mine in Germany.
Yeah. That happened with what, Campfire, was it?
Campfire and Martini.
Okay, yep. Honestly, what's funny about the martinis is I forgot we did them. And I was like, I forgot what else was coming out around that time. John's like, oh, no, we have these coming out first. I was like, oh, I totally forgot that we did those. But that was a good collection. Those
Yeah.
dope.
It was a good collection.
They're more berries. Yeah, I can't remember when though. Honestly, yeah, I don't remember when.
Full size.
I mean, yeah, online has a full size one. That's part of the Christmas collection. Um, with that collection, it was supposed to be a lot more. It just didn't happen. Um, I don't know who has the rights to Negro League teams at the moment. New Era had them, and then they lost them. I think
They've
with
been making them, but the last run that they made, New Era made, they were Vietnam produced caps, and they were pretty terrible.
I think the last ones we had in the store were Ebbets Field, maybe. I don't remember. I know I'd done some New York Cubans and Black Yankees snapbacks, but then we weren't able to get them again. So I think they probably just lost the rights to it.
There.
What's your favorite in-store exclusive collection that's dropping for the NoHo reopening? The Strawberry Mints, probably.
Ooh, I don't know if I've seen those.
If you watched the live with me and Stolly the other day, I showed the Indians one.
All right, I did see it. That's the one with the eye on it.
Mm-hmm. The second best one, even though I hate them, is the Brewers. What's my choice in the Christmas collection? I mean, I did a Pirates.
Oh, the Pirates one is nice.
Yeah, I mean, I did a Pirates hat because I wanted one. If I'm being true. So yeah, the Pirates one.
So this is more of a comment, kind of for you, a piece of recognition, I'd say.
Within the last year, you changed the hat game. Yeah, I mean, dope. I mean, more people rocking fitteds. Fitteds is the staple.
Let me see. That question would take an hour to answer.
What's that one? You can ask some of the ones if it's about another store. Or
Oh, you want to take some? You want to take?
Yeah,
you want to take
whatever.
people? You want to take people through how the whole cap process works?
Oh no, I do not.
Yeah, it's a little too much.
That one I do not. It's 22 steps. You can look it up online.
I think he means Cosby. So, who would you rather hang out with, Justin? R. Kelly or Bill Cosby? You're not an underage girl, so he's not going to try to pee on you. So I guess that's a plus for R. Kelly.
Yeah, right. But then he might have underage girls around, which is kind of annoying. At least Bill Cosby,
which could get you arrested, right?
Yeah, so I guess Bill Cosby. I'm just going to be in a nightclub at the same time.
Yeah,
right.
I guess
and like he's going to make me laugh. It's not going to be
he's gonna make you laugh. Yeah.
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 And
all right.
Yeah.
I guess Diego might have some blood affiliation, right? Because he won't use the C.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What else we got here? All right. Here's one.
Depends what your definition of coming soon is.
Okay.
I have other stuff coming out before that.
Will we see you outside for a camp out this season? For me,
probably not. Right? Is there a reason to anymore?
You know what though? I want to be a part of it. So,
I mean, I'm still gonna get some NoHo exclusives, like the ones I picked up for you the other day, the glow in the dark orange bottoms.
I know.
That was
I'm gonna do it, Deshaun, because I want to be a part of it, man. I want to come out with you guys.
Oh, if you're gonna meet up with him, yeah, get ready to be there for 10+ hours before we open.
That's right. I can handle it, man. I can handle it. I'll just have someone watch my kids.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
I'm waiting for him to crack the day before. He hasn't done.
So people in the comments saying I get my hat sent to me. Yeah, I do, but I have no problem going out there. I've waited in lines before.
Yeah, I mean, and some of them, like I picked up your hats from Long Island the other day. You didn't get you didn't get those sent to you.
Yeah,
I went out there with Eddie, and we picked up. I think I got 7.
That's right. You were FaceTiming me while I was in Target buying a duvet cover.
Yeah, those and I picked up a nice slushy one for Jason. I mean, it's like Jason's past and present meet. It's a white front with
I can't believe it.
A side patch. It's like his his favorite thing, and you know, his long lost child have come together. When is the Pink Bottom Minnesota dropping? What, the Twins one? Which Twins one?
I don't know.
We've
I
dropped the
think
Minnesota Twins hat before.
that's just a.
Actually, from the frozen tundras, the Twins hat is my favorite.
Oh yeah, so Leon's got in the comments here. You know, Jason Mead's new name is. It used to be Mead for Speed. Now it's the Prince of Patches. Let's see if we got any other ones here.
I actually haven't even been looking at any of these comments whatsoever.
I don't keep up. I try not to look anymore because there's a contingent of people that hate my guts because I have hats.
I know. I probably got some slack for liking a My Fitteds and Hat Heaven hat. You might,
Oh my god! Relax, everybody. It's fucking hats, man. How many hats will drop in the Christmas collection?
I think it's 8 only. It was supposed to be 16 originally, but it's 8. Yeah, I think it's 8.
What's the favorite side patch you've kind of slapped together?
The LA Black White Friends and Family.
Okay, that's a good choice. That's a good choice.
50th Dodger Stadium. Yeah. Now it's out for everybody, but originally it was for Friends and Family. Yeah, that's a good one. Yes, I'm waiting for delivery. There.
Wow.
I guess, yeah, my pins are backed up too. I do have a Christmas hockey mask one, so I was hoping to get it before Christmas, but hopefully people buy them even though it's going to be after Christmas. It looks like I'll be able to send them out. That I don't know.
That's more like John stuff, right?
Yeah, that's a John. John deals with the licensing stuff. I basically, so I guess everyone thinks I have like a bigger role, but basically I run NoHo, and then I'm like, hey John, I want to do hats, and he's like, okay, it's like send me some mock-ups, and that's like kind of how it happened to begin with. Yeah. But it's kind of like steal that deal. I guess now we just know now there's no back and forth. He just kind of is like, send me whatever you got. I'm gonna get it made. Now it's kind of like you can make whatever you want. But yeah, I kind of do my own thing, and anything that's not I guess the movie ones that came out the other day, that's all John. I couldn't think of anything. He does some crazy ones. Some of them we do think of. I've you might hate it, but I did a Ninja Turtle take one. You know how everyone has
fuck it. Come on, man. Hats. Please leave me alone with that shit, man.
I did a Ninja Turtle hat.
If I see those cowabunga hats, they literally make
cowabunga hat. It is not a cowabunga hat.
Every time I see one of those cowabunga hats, I want to punch a wall.
Yeah, I did my own flip on it. Everyone else was doing it. I was like, let me see if I can do the best.
No, you did text. Didn't you message me and say, Pierre, I'm going to make a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle hat that you're going to want?
Maybe, or you might hate it. I mean, you do hate them. So.
Well, you did tell me you were going to make one that I would want.
It's better than the cowabunga one.
All right. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, in my opinion. I mean, that one is just I don't know.
Oh, you told me what it is.
Yeah.
I remember now. Yeah, I actually might jump on that.
Yeah.
So this is Lee, right? Lee is is my connect out in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Lee is probably one of the best genuine human beings I've come in contact with in the hat game in a long time. And he wants to know, of the international sports logos you see, which of them are your favorites? I follow the NRL.
Yeah. The Storm is the best logo.
Okay.
Outside of America, I think. Collingwood FC is good. I'm a sucker for the Rabbitohs one. Those.
Yeah.
The Rabbitohs is a good one. Just because, it's simple, but it's a bunny on a hat.
It is. It's a cool ass logo, man.
Yeah. What else? I don't know the names of them, but there's a couple Korean baseball league hats that are dope. I think
all that stuff is pretty cool, man. All that.
Yeah.
He sent the Albadine bite. They're now the Albadine Giants. I think I'm pronouncing it right. That logo, the bite was incredible, man. I posted on my Instagram.
Yeah, those
At
I
least,
have a like the New Zealand Warriors where it's like the tiki head with the tongue out. Is
oh
dope.
yeah, yeah,
They have the best jerseys when they do the like the Indigenous Peoples Weekend or week, or they do like the superhero week. Those are always dope.
yeah.
Those
It's
are always
Adelaide.
dope.
It's the Adelaide bite, and now they're the Adelaide Giants.
Yep.
Any more glow in the dark coming, Justin?
Well, the ones that were supposed to that I picked up for you were supposed to be the glow in the dark ones. So originally, if anyone that doesn't know, Roosevelt Field doesn't have a Instagram, but NoHo was supposed to be open originally in October, right around Halloween. So I did a NoHo exclusive black and orange bottom glow in the dark collection.
Yeah.
What is it? Texas Braves, Yankees, Mets. What else is there? Detroit.
Oh, you mean that collection?
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Yankees, Mets, Texas, Detroit, Atlanta, Red Sox, and I'm missing one. No, those were the 6. No, there's 7. There's one more.
There's 7. There's one more.
Fuck, I bought it too.
I know. The Texas one I think is the best though.
Yeah, because it's got that 40th anniversary patch on it.
Mm-hmm. And it glows like I got the Atlanta. I actually gave you the last quarter in the Texas one.
So you could take it, man.
Nah, I got the Atlanta Braves for myself. I don't have an inaugural patch yet.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah, so I got the Braves one.
So,
I picked up that one in the Devil Ray Slush Puppy pack.
Okay. The Slush Puppies, I like them. I just can't do the white fronts, dude.
Yeah, I mean they're very Dipset vibes-ish. So early 2000 Dipset vibe. Yeah. But yeah, that one I was just thinking of. A lot of my names and stuff has to do with food, and I don't remember if I like went to 7-Eleven or some shit like that, like during that week, and I was like, man, like these Slurpees or whatever, but I really wish they had like a slush puppy, like I used to get today, and I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna make some white fronts for Jason.
Yeah,
slush puppy pack.
Well, Jason's pretty excited about it, but having the side patch on there, like now the dude is all in, man. He's all in on side patches. Yep. So
I think he'll like that 10-year anniversary Rays one if he doesn't have one yet either.
Oh, he will. Yeah, he would like that. Yeah. So I've got to send them out to those guys when they get to me, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got you.
It's Leon has one, TJ has one.
Yeah.
Mead has one. Yeah.
Yeah. I always I send those guys. I've got like a shipping hub here. So Justin, I do have to wrap up because I got to work in the morning.
Yep.
I'm not on the vampire. Well, you're back on a regular schedule too. You should be.
Yes. I'm back on a regular schedule now.
That's right. Well, you're trying to be, probably, at least, right?
Yeah, no, I've been going to sleep pretty early. I've been waking up like before I've even had to. My alarm has gone off recently.
Well, this is about an hour past my bedtime, but I'm already. My first post in the morning usually starts at 5 a.m.
Yeah, I'm still sleeping by then.
Not me, man. I get up and I'm ready to fucking talk hats.
I'm not up till 9 o'clock.
Man, by then I've already posted 6 different pictures.
Nope. I don't even post. It's hard to even keep up with Instagram now. I used to, when I first started, I was like, all right, I'm gonna answer DMs and messages and repost people's stuff, and I'm just like, oh.
No, dude, it's tiring, dude.
I don't even want to look at it half the time. Like I don't even want to go on Instagram. Like,
no, you know why? Because it's almost like it creates a work queue for you. What I've learned to do, honestly, Justin, is what I do is I let it build up all day. I do post throughout the day, but I set them up in the morning. And I post them throughout the day just when I feel like I'm just going to fucking throw this up there. Then at the end of the day, I go and answer all the messages. Usually it's digitizers and people wanting to.
I get a lot of those, yeah.
Oh, you know what's funny? Listen to this. I had a guy in my messages today showing me hats, and he's like, I want to, I got the heat for you. I'm like, dude, what makes you think I don't already fucking have everything you're about to show me? So the dude starts showing me hats. I'm like, got it. And then I just ended the conversation.
The best is, we get so many questions about my order and pre-orders.
Oh my God, man.
And I understand if something went wrong with your order, but 8 times out of 10, there is nothing wrong with the order.
No, it's like impatience.
The worst is they will order something Friday, and then Monday at 10 a.m. it's like, yo, why hasn't my order shipped? And I'm like, first of all, it hasn't even been one business day.
Yeah.
Not one. I know the email says 3 to 5 days, right, if I'm not mistaken, right? So like,
Yeah.
and a lot of it, I've had people literally ask like, where my hat's at, and I'm like, well, have you looked at? I've asked them, have you looked at your email? And they've been like, no. You haven't even looked to see if you're, because like I'll look up the number and I'll be like, well, your stuff shipped 3 hours ago. Oh, my bad. I didn't check my email. Like you you have to be kidding me. But I know that we're backed up. It's just the All-Star pre-order was probably our biggest pre-order ever.
I'm sure.
So it's backed up, you know. Plus,
you know what, with pre-order specifically though, I just love to just like I have a folder in my email that has pre-orders on there. It's like all my pre-order invoices. I don't even look at them, man. I just wait, and I like to be surprised. So sometimes I'm in messages with like Leon and and TJ and some of my other friends, and they're like, "What did you get?" I'm like, I don't even remember. And then I'll go in and I'll reference them.
Yeah, for anyone that wants to know, when did these come out? You know how many weeks ago these came out?
2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
I got mine 2 hours ago.
Wow. Okay.
And I bought it before it went live.
Wow.
And
I've had mine for 2 weeks.
Yeah, my All-Star game is still not here. My All-Star game pre-orders, and I work for the company.
Yeah.
So it ain't like, you know, it just if you got a lot of hats, you'll get them when you get them. You know?
Yeah, see me, man, I don't even care when they arrive at this point. It's like there's so many.
I mean, yeah, it's like I have so many coming in. Plus, I have, you know, like 9,000 hats at NoHo now that I have to worry about. So
Oh my god,
I got enough. I got enough.
Well, listen. Listen. I brought you on here. I wanted to make sure that I gave credit where credit's due. Listen, man. I really do. I really do want to thank you, and I think everyone wants to thank you for kind of reinvigorating this this fitted hat world, and the things that you're doing really helped. Even if it's copying, it's still propelling things and making people want to do different things.
Well, one more thing about that is it'd be stupid not to do it.
I know. That's what I'm saying, man. I mean,
you can, like, I'm a very biased person. You have the same right to do whatever you want. If you like to fuck with exclusive fitteds or this spot or that spot, do it. It's your money. I have no problem with it. It's not going to stop whatever I'm doing. And, yeah, like, I mean, like, it's just hats at the end of the day. Like, I know there's a lot of, you know, crazy people, you know, that love their hats. But like, if you got so many, like, you only got one head at the end of the day. Like, it'll be all right. Like,
I know.
You know?
Yeah.
And then,
I mean, listen,
and then like the people putting the stores against us, and like, honestly, whoever works for the company does not care. Like, none of us actually care. It's more.
Well, I'll say some of the smaller places are probably happy for the attention. So I don't.
Oh, they're definitely doing it for the attention.
Yeah, it's like, you know, it's funny, man. I mean, listen, I don't want to go down any farther down this road, because the whole point of this was to thank you, man, and just say, listen.
Yeah. No, but also thank the other people at these other stores that are also doing some dope shit. Whether that's John, John from Hat Club, or you know, John from My Fitteds, or Brian at Hat Heaven, or the guys at For You Caps, or the guys at Bronx Social, or anything like.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own style.
Yeah.
You know, so like if you like hats that fucking My Fitteds does, go buy some My Fitteds shit. If you like some stuff that Hat Heaven, go buy some Hat Heaven stuff.
That's what I do, man. I get it from everywhere. I get it from everywhere.
We just happen to do more hats than everybody else. That's all it is.
Yeah.
But like, you know, one of the hats that, you know, like that you love that I used to sell was like those camo undervisors. I'll never do it.
Yeah.
But you know, you have a spot to go get it from.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they'll ever let me do a real tree camo collection, but I know if I want one, I'll just go buy it from My Fitteds, because the hat that they did was so fucking dope that I'm hoping they do one in a Pirates hat, because I want a White Sox hat. But like, you know, like
I know, and I think I love it, man. But dude, like I think you know what you've done this year has like really helped kind of elevate things, man. So no matter what form it comes in, the elevation occurred, and I've said this. I even said it to Casey from Clink Room and Brandios. Like I told him, listen, man, I really believe that that's what changed the landscape. was you. And I said that to them about probably 5 or 6 months ago. And I firmly believe it. So Justin, thanks so much for coming on. I do want to share, if I could, I do have to put one plug in for everybody, is Views from the Vault on YouTube. If you guys can subscribe, that'd be great. Leon and I and Jason don't do this for money. You know, we do this stuff just for the hell of it. Like, I'm not getting paid to come on here for an hour to do this. I'm doing it because I want to give credit where credit's due.
Yeah. And if you want, if you want to watch how much better my interview skills have gotten, watch, like, what was I on, like episode 6 or some shit like that?
Oh, you were early on, man. You were early on. But you, dude, you did an excellent job then. You did an excellent job today. I appreciated having you on. You know how much I appreciate our friendship, and you know, Justin, if you need anything, I'm always here, man.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the nomination. Probably don't think I deserve it, you know, but
you do, man. You do, and there's gonna be more to come. We're gonna be doing some award show on I think it's December 30th.
I think that's what Leon told me too. Yeah, I'll tune in. I always like tuning in. For some reason, I prefer to watch YouTube on my television instead of actually on any computer or device. So I don't have the chat usually.
Yeah.
So I can't little chime in, but usually I always catch it at some point.
Yeah. All right, dude. I see some hate coming in the comments now for everybody. So let's go in. Let's exit out of this while we're on a positive. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
All right, Justin. Take it easy, man.
I appreciate it, brother. Thanks again.